Hey everyone, Richard here, and welcome to another episode of Unlocking Key Issues. Last episode we looked at a Marvel villain, so I thought this time we would switch it up and look at a DC villain, just sort of balance it out a little bit. We'll be looking at this book right here, Action Comics 595 from December of 1987, so this is a Copper Age book. This is the first appearance of Silver Banshee. Really great cover by John Byrne. One sort of interesting thing about Action Comics at this time is they were essentially team-up books. It was always Superman teamed up with someone else. That's why up here it says Superman and a bunch of question marks. That's because they don't want to reveal who he's teaming up with in this book. But let's go ahead and get into it. There's our splash page. The interior work on this is done by John Byrne, and the story's done by John Byrne. So this is a very John Byrne heavy comic. As a John Byrne fan, I'm perfectly fine with that, but yeah. So it basically opens up with a bunch of guys catcalling Silver Banshee, which was obviously a big mistake. She walks over, grabs one by the neck, says a few words, and next thing you know, he's dead. This understandably freaks out a bunch of people, and they decide to report it. Yeah. It's a little acne ad. She basically continues doing this, going to various stores, grabbing people and them dying. Like I said, it continues, and they sort of put together a pattern of where she's showing up. And next thing you know, Superman drops by, doing his little Superman thing, and grabs her and basically says, "You're done. I've got you. You can't hurt anyone else." Which was a mistake, because she basically tells him, "You're dead." And for all intents and purposes, he's dead. There's backlash, obviously. You see Batman and Martian Manhunter talking about it, basically commenting on how they thought he was immortal and how could this happen. Got a ad for Disney and NBC. Then we see some more backlash. You see Lex Luthor basically freaking out that someone else killed Superman. Like, how could that ever happen? Then you got Superman's funeral. Next thing you know, there's a ghost coming out of Superman, and everyone's freaked out, because that's not something you see every day. As you can see, there he is again, coming out, talking to everybody. People are like, what the heck's going on? And the ghost of Superman goes out and tries to find Silver Banshee to stop her. He passes through her and freaks her out, and so on and so forth. Some really great panels in this one. I like this one. Like I said, she's freaking out that she can't seem to stop Superman, and sort of blows herself up. It's at this point that the real Superman shows up, and the ghost reveals that it was Martian Manhunter. So this is the team up for this book. It was Martian Manhunter with Superman. And they sort of just put together the pieces that Superman didn't actually die. She just threw him into a coma. And since then, Martian Manhunter's been sort of posing as him to stop her. And that's really it. But a good first appearance. Get a good account of her and her abilities. That's really all there is to it. Here's our cover again. So there's another episode done. I hope you guys enjoyed, and take care.